Hey, creative writers, it's Cody Miller, your instructor. I'm here with a announcement to help you hopefully prepare for our next week, which I think is week 8. It's potentially week 8. Who knows? I'm tired. You're tired. We're all tired. So let's just get on with the announcement here. So I think week 7 going into week 8, we'll look at the schedule. I'm going to share my screen with you here so that you can see what I see or so that I can see what you see. I've got right now the draft of the short story pulled up so that you can see what changes we've made. Remember, we had that conversation in class today where I pushed the due date back for anyone who wants a little bit more time to submit their actual draft for this paper. If you submit it on Tuesday by 11:59, I'll give you a little bit more extensive feedback. However, the due date for it has been shifted from that Tuesday to Thursday the 24th. So you'll see it right here on this third line down. Thursday the 24th at 2:20. That is at the beginning of class. You'll bring it as a hard copy as well for another peer review. So when I go back to our schedule, let me click on the main Moodle page for us, and I'll click into announcements, attendance, syllabus. And I will click on tentative schedule 2. Tentative schedule 2 shows us, if I can get it to pop up. Almost there. All right, tentative schedule 2. I'll make this a little larger so that you can see it. Shows us that we did meta essay review and story drafting today. So you should see the free write plugged in for today. The reading response 3 has been graded, so I'm trying to work my way up to 5. Next week, we have an in-class peer review. We also have a little bit of reading to do. And I am asking, even though your draft has been pushed back in terms of the due date, you bring as much as possible of your draft with you so that we can have a successful peer review on Tuesday. Please note that there is no reader response as normal on this Tuesday because we are not doing any readings of stories. We're just reading each other's stories at this point. Then on Thursday, we'll have another peer review, and Journal 4 comes due during week 8. So when I go back to our Moodle page here, you'll notice that in the assignment submission area of Moodle, Journal 4 is open. And what I'm asking you to do with Journal 4, which is right underneath that submission, is think about what the biggest obstacles are to overcome in terms of starting your story and how have you overcome them. This is essentially to prepare you for that section of the meta essay that talks about challenges and changes. Along with that, I've asked you to offer 3 brainstorming processes or tips that you could give to help someone get started or generate ideas. So essentially that's Journal 4. That comes due next Thursday at 11:59, okay? And that's 11:59 p.m. Couple other reminders, the rubrics and the assignment prompts for the meta essay and for the story, the draft and so forth are right here underneath the assignment area. I think probably one of the most important resources for you would be listed under the section on Moodle in class material for students, and that would be the sample meta essay for short story. What I've done is I've taken a former student's meta essay, I've edited just a little bit, and I have provided it here so that you can see how to do well on these particular assignments. Okay, so hopefully you find this helpful. Go back and review that. Let me know if you have any questions. We'll continue to review that next week. But largely, week 8 should be more about writing and reviewing and revision as we move into kind of the finishing stages of our second unit, which is the short story unit. Other than that, I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you all next week. Stay brilliant.